Hey y'all, so they didn't have any flights back to Mississippi, unfortunately, so I flew in here to Atlanta, Georgia. Super convenient. It's a huge airport here, right? So I'm like trying to debate, do I just want to do a quick flight from here to Mississippi or just drive? Y'all don't know I love driving. I don't mind driving at all. It's like almost 6 hours, I believe, like depending on traffic, because even in like some of the suburbs within Atlanta area, from like where I'm like staying out here, and if I go to like even like Marietta, from like Marietta to like Eglet, it's like almost an hour, especially when it's like rush hour or traffic. So the traffic here is usually pretty crazy, especially if it's like 4 or 5 p.m. or like even like 8 a.m. in the morning. So but anyways, I stumbled across this place called 21 Burger here in Kennesaw, I believe, yeah. So y'all know I'm vegetarian, so I'm getting a possible vegan burger. Vegetarian means I could do dairy, but hey, it's vegan, but I can definitely do dairy if I wanted to. And then sweet potato fries, which are my favorite. And then a plus, I saw Crumble has some flavors of the week as far as cookies that I definitely wanted to try, and it's literally right next door. So I'm just waiting on my order real quick, and then I'm probably gonna head that way as far as like Mississippi, probably one day this weekend. We'll see. I either gonna head to either Mississippi or Tennessee, one or the other. Okay, y'all, so that's super convenient. Look, they are right next door. Oh look, there's a Tesla. There goes Crumble and then Burger 21. They like right beside each other, which is like perfect. It's super convenient, this little shopping center. So here goes my sweet potato fries. And then here goes my veggie burger. If I can see it. It was just really good. But I only been here twice. I was just looking for something to eat, like when I first flew here and like my flight arrived. Other than that, that's it. And then here goes my crumble cookies. If I can, I'm gonna be ghetto, y'all. I don't want to drop it. It's super cute. Let me show the boxes that I got. That one's like banana cream pie. For those y'all that ain't from America, Crumble is a popular cookie spot, and they typically change the flavors of the week on the weekly basis. So, and they give these big cookies. They're a little pricey, ain't gonna lie, but yeah, they're pretty good. So that one's like lemon cheesecake. So I just got those two as far as like flavors of the week that I was like, I definitely wanted to try. Anyways, oh y'all, look at this black truck. I want one like so bad, right? Okay, so let me drive. I'm not driving right now, y'all. I'm gonna take the drive on pause before I even drive off, and then I'll tune in with y'all in a little bit. Yes, I'm paying attention to the road. So I was hoping I wouldn't catch no crazy weather patterns while driving from Georgia to Mississippi. It's like a 6-hour drive. I didn't close out the vlog yesterday, y'all, after I left. So I'm heading to Mississippi to take care of a few things where I'm from. And I was like, I hope I don't get caught in no crazy weather, because it looks like it's supposed to storm this weekend, and also it's a holiday weekend. And as you know, for typical holiday weekends, usually, you know, sometimes when you cross the state lines, you pass a few state troopers and whatnot. So make sure you're driving the speed limits in case if you're running across. You know what? I was gonna add something about roadblocks. I don't know if that's just a Mississippi thing where I'm from, but I kid you not, since I moved out of Mississippi, I haven't seen no other state or no other country have roadblocks like that compared to where like we grew up from in Mississippi. Where pretty much if it's like a major holiday, or they know it's like an area or something where like a lot of drinking or something could have occurred, you know, like a party or some type of event, usually they'll set up like roadblocks, you know, and then that's when the police or, you know, ID everybody that's pretty much coming through the roads. It's like a safety type thing, right? But I kid you not, I was asking other people, you know, just in general if they've ever seen that before, and they're like, no. And when I was in Texas for about 3 years, or like Georgia for 1 year, I kid you not, I haven't seen no roadblocks neither. So maybe that's just like a Mississippi thing where we're from. I don't know. But anyways, I miss driving on country ass roads like this, or just a lot of greenery. Hey y'all, I'm here with my big sister Daphne. That's a Mississippi girl. And she's taking me to this restaurant called, what's it called again?
Apollo's.
Apollo's. And you said it's a Mediterranean restaurant?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Alright y'all, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm getting a veggie burger and some fries, some Greek fries.
Yum yum. I got a euro.
A euro? Okay, maybe I'll try one next time. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, you can try some of mine.
You want me to try? Okay, cool. So we're just waiting for our food to come and then we'll tap in with y'all in just a second, okay? Same. All right, y'all. I got my fries, my veggie burger. Look, y'all, I'm gonna have to steal some of her lamb. I'm gonna have to be pescatarian because you know what I miss the most? My Mississippi catfish. People are like, there's no way you gonna try being vegetarian.
That's right, girl.
Okay, that was my big sister Daphne. Pretty much I've known her since I started. So I'm 29 years old. She like twice my age, so she called me little sis. I call her big sis, right? So in case of y'all couldn't hear with the music in the background at the restaurant she took me to when I ate it. So remember my background was nursing. She was one of my charge nurses when I started off as a new grad at the hospital. So she know who my mom and my dad is, you know, as far as stepdad who raised me and whatnot. And most important, she knew who my grandmother was when she was in the hospital at one point in time as well. So, yeah. So we driving toward the real rural countryside where your girl is from to see a few aunties and whatnot. Y'all, everybody kind of lives spaced out compared to everybody used to like live like close by. But when some of us, compared to people that are like, you know, in their 70s, 90s, they like to stay close by. Versus us, when we're younger, we love to travel. The older generation love to travel too. That's why we love to travel. Because like I said, our great grandmother had 13 kids, right? From Mississippi, wherever the Mississippi River runs, that's typically where we got family. And that runs from all the way down south, you know, in Mississippi, all the way up north to Chicago. So, and our great grand had 13 kids. So wherever on the Mississippi River, 9 times out of 10, we got family along it some way, somehow. So some of us spaced out as far as even like us having family reunions in the Midwest. When I was a kid, like, you know, in Chicago or Minnesota, or even in Detroit as far as extended family. My favorite one was when I was in Minnesota because of we call her a sweet baby, but we call her great auntie pretty much, you know. Everybody call her auntie. You know, like that fun uncle that know how to have a good time. That was one of my favorite family reunion trips when I was a kid. But anyway, so let me pay attention to the road. It looks like it's about to start storming a little bit this way, and then I'm gonna tune in with y'all in just a little bit. Why are you whooping me?
Look at you.
Hey Ariel, look how big you are. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, what is this? Half shell oyster house. This is considered in Madison, right, Auntie?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is my mom, best friend, slash sister, slash got Auntie Jen here treated
my
me.
Girl.
My
girl.
She treated me to half shell oyster here in Madison.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Trying to get some meat on the bone.
She know we love to eat, y'all. We down south. So I had a great time catching up with all my beloved family members on my mama's side that know me, that actually know me, okay?
Yeah, I wanted to stay.
And y'all know they don't like me to leave. So I had a great day catching up with everybody in the family side from house to house to out toward Yazoo damn near and back toward this way. So I'm about to hit the road.
Don't go.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Love y'all. Stay tuned till next time. Bye.
Bye.